Recently, a terrible tragedy took place in our small rural community. We could hardly believe what had happened. The violent loss of human life dismayed, saddened, and confused us. In St. Mark's Gospel, every major move on Jesus' part follows something violent that causes confusion in the community. Our Gospel passage today begins ominously with the arrest of John the Baptist and the upheaval that ensued. Then Jesus appears in Galilee, proclaiming the good news. The reign of God is at hand. Reform your lives and believe. Jesus is acting in the great tradition of the prophets, exhorting people to turn away from their usual way of life to a richer, much more fulfilling one. He is calling people to come after him, to follow in his footsteps along the way of justice, of mercy, and of integrity. It is time to veer off the paths of evil, of injustice and exploitation. Jesus is calling for a radical operation transformation. The message of Jesus echoes the word of the Lord that comes to Jonah in the first reading. Jonah is to go and preach to a whole city, and before the first day is done, the city is turning and repenting of its wayward ways. On the first day of Jesus preaching, he calls two sets of brothers. Their response is as sudden and as sure as the people of Nineveh. They commit to a person. They become his companions along the way. Jesus becomes their focus, their priority in life. Focus and priority are important in life. Don't we all marvel at the achievements of young people when a teacher or an interested adult helps them to focus on music, sport, or academics? They soon acquire and perfect various skills. The patron of young people, St. John Bosco, would surely agree with the axiom, Mull an oige agus tuigh sí, encourage the young and they will flourish. But he would go further. While the focus on skills is as admirable as it is essential, young people need more. Don Bosco would hold that young people are shortchanged if they are not introduced to the person of Jesus and his values as the top priority of their lives. Today's liturgy invites us all, young and old alike, to readjust our focus, to reorder our priorities. It is an invitation to recommit to the person of Jesus in a new expression of faith, prayer, and generous service. May the Lord direct our faltering steps along his way.